collaborative Android workshop specially for you, and we are partnering with Dr. D.Y. Patil Institute of Technology, Sinhagad Institute of Technology, Trinity Academy of Engineering, Srinivas Institute of Technology, DIT University, Pratyusha Engineering College, Don Bosco Institute of Technology, and last Shersha Engineering College. In this is a 3-day workshop, and today marks the first day. The topics we will cover through today's session are basics of Kotlin, file structure in Android, and last, we are going to develop your first app. So before diving into the topics, I would like to ask if everyone has installed Android Studio on their systems. We provide detailed documentation with instructions on how to download Android Studio. If you haven't done it yet, no worries. You can download it if even after the session. If anyone encounters any error during installation, feel free to reach out to me or Tejas for assistance. So, next slide. So, what do you think? Developing an app is easy as ported in Web Junior advertisement? The answer is no. To create an app, we must have a solid understanding of topics and proper guidance. To develop an app, we have two options. We can use Kotlin or Java also. But in ongoing Google's I/O keynote announcement, Google said that now Kotlin is the primary language for writing Android applications. So देखो Java को तो बुरा लग गया. So then why Kotlin? Kotlin features of Java. Kotlin has features of Java as well as Python. Kotlin application development is faster to compile, lightweight, and prevents application from increased size. And one more thing I like about Kotlin is that we need to add semicolon after each statement. So first basic component of Android development is activity. Then what is activity? Activity is one screen of an app. Here as shown in image. This is the activity of an app. For example, if you are attending the session on the mobile phone, then the screen which you are looking at, that's also known as activity. To develop and such activities, we need to learn the Kotlin. So let's start with the basics of Kotlin. You can either take a hands-on work approach with me or simply take a note and try it out after the session. We are using the Kotlin playground which is available in browser for practicing Kotlin. If anyone wants to code along with me, you can open it on your system. I am sharing the link in chat. So I have shared the screen. Sorry, I have shared the link for the Kotlin playground.
Hello, Shruti Didi.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, your voice was not audible.
Hello now.
Yeah, now it is audible.
Okay, just a minute. I'm trying to share the Kotlin playground only. Still it's giving error.
Okay, let it be. I will share my screen. You just explain, and I will continue with you.
Okay.
I hope so. My screen is visible.
Not yet. Just
It is visible.
It is right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Continue, Shruti Didi.
yeah, just a second. So first topic we will discuss in session, that's the main function. If anyone has any doubt in between the session, they can unmute yourself or just ask in the chat box. So this is the interface of Kotlin playground on which we can write your code, and after hitting the run button, code will execute and output will get at here. So first, main function. So as we can see in the interface, here is the main function. As every programming language has a main function, Kotlin also has a main function, and the execution of each code start with this main function. So syntax for the main function is fun. Fun is keyword which is used to declare or start the function, and then main is the name of that function. So first we will run the our favorite program, that's a hello world. Here is the, they just remove all the code and just type for the hello world. Println statement is used to print the statement on the console or output screen. So here you can see the output is here. After hitting the run button, here we can see the hello world. So next is how we can declare the variables in Kotlin. To declare the variables, there are two keywords we will use. That is, the one is a val and second is a var. Val, it's a immutable. Like if we declare any variable with the keyword val, then we can't edit it throughout the program. And second is a var. Var, it is a mutable. Like if we declare any variable by using the var keyword, the value of that variable can be changed after declaring it. So as we have declared is a here is val with the value of hello. So print t. And if we try to change the value of t after the declaration, there will encounter the error. Here we have declared t with the change. The error get val cannot be reassigned. Here we, as we say, val is the immutable. And if we try to change the value of var, then it gets changed easily. Then next is a return statement in function. To return any statement or any value from the function, we have to declare function as syntax for the fun, function name, and then colon and data type or return type, the value we will returning from that function. So let's create one more function name as a person age. From that function we will return the age of that person. Okay, just assign the val age is equals to 20, assigning the age to that variable and returning it from the person age to the main function. Here by just calling the function as a person age, we will get the value of that age. Hit the run button.
It will give errors. Like we have not specified the return type.
Yes, as I explained the syntax of the function for return type fun, person age.
There is some syntax error.
Yes, जो तुमने क्लोजिंग ओपनिंग ब्रैकेट दिए ना पर्सन एज के बाद दो. Then end, yes, it will give output. Yeah, output is here. So according to the return type, value get written. Here we use the int. After this we are using the string to return the name. For example, we want to return the name of that person. Then we will just change the return type into string. Just change the return type.
Hello. Hello. Hello, Shruti.
Hello.
Your voice was not audible. I guess there are some issues in your internet connection.
Okay, just
Now
Is
it
my
is audible.
now it's audible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, now
audible.
it's audible.
Yeah. So next topic is passing the argument from one function to another function. Like we are passing the argument, we will pass the argument from main function to the personage or person function. For that only we have declared the arguments for the in the first personage or person function. In the bracket, just declare the variable name and the data type. We have to declare argument in the such format like variable name colon and data type of that argument. If we don't know the data type of that argument, we can simply declare colon any. In this code, we are passing the age of person from the main function to the person age. So the data type of age is int. So we are declaring it as age colon int in the opening and closing parenthesis and removing the return type of that person age function and printing the age of person in the person age.
A type annotation is required.
Remove the return function from the person age. Add the println in the person age.
Right?
Yes, and remove the int and add it after the age colon int. Yes, and call the function in the main function and pass them the
Perfect.
any value.
Okay.
So here is the output. In this code, we are passing the value from the main function to the person age. The value is in data type, so we have declared the age colon int data type and printing that value with the println statement age. This is all the which we required in today's application. So next topic is file structure. Hand over to Tejas.
So, thank you, Shruti. Uh, I guess I'm visible right now. Hey guys, this is me, Tejas. I'm the Android coordinator of GDSC DYPCOE. Hello, nice to meet you all. So yeah, let me just share my screen and I will take you to the Android studio. So yeah, once you install Android Studio, right? Is my screen visible? Can anybody confirm it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So once you install Android Studio, you will be come to this page, which is the welcome page. Okay. Then you have to click on new project, or if you have any source code already, you can just what I can say, import the source code as well. So once you are here, click on this empty views activity. Okay, there are two types of things: empty activity and empty views activity. So we will be doing with empty views activity today. Then click on next. After that, you have to give the application name. So you can type in any name as well. So I'm just typing GDSC, uh, just an app. Okay. Then this is the package name. So what basically is a package name? So the package name is a unique name given to your app so that on the Play Store it will be recognizable. So once you make an app, it will be uploaded to the Play Store, right? You have to make money off it, right? You can also integrate ads in it. You can also have different types of monetization in it so that you can earn money from your ads as well. So then you can just upload it to Google Play Store, and then you will have a specific unique name for your app. That is this one. Basically, it is like com dot your organization name dot GDSC, like any app name or what. Okay. Then you have to select the language. Currently, we are going for Kotlin. Then the minimum SDK. Okay. The new project screen is not visible. Wait, I will share my entire screen so everything will be visible. I guess now everything is visible. The new project screen is visible, right?
Yeah. Entire screen
Okay,
is
okay. Thank you for confirming. Then okay. So I will just come on with the name. You have to give any name you want. Then you can have package name, which is the unique name for your app. Then we will choose Kotlin language. Then after we have this minimum SDK. So minimum SDK means on what all Android devices you want to run your an app on. So basically it is already chosen on Android 7. So you all know the reason, right? Why it is on 7. Yeah, Thala for a reason. Then just click on finish. So this is the main Android Studio which will be greeted by Google to you. Okay. So here you can below see a blue line going on and on. Once it gets over, then only you can change any file. Before it, don't change any file. You will get a lots and lots of error. So wait for it. Here you can see the it is building Gradle model and all. So my laptop is actually very fast and I'm using Linux, so it's very fast in my laptop. But considering your laptop, it will take more time or less time according to your laptop resources. So here you will see Android once your project has completed the Gradle structure. Okay. Before that you won't see anything. You will just see no files here. So don't worry. Just let the build Gradle happen. Then after you will see the Android structure right here. So basically just take let's take an overview of the window. Here we have a lot of options. Okay. We just don't need it right now. Okay. I will tell you everything. Then we have version control for uploading to GitHub and all. Then this is the main structure where we will have all our files in it. Then here we have device manager. Here we can choose any Android emulator you want to run, or your phone you can connect it via Wi-Fi or wired as well. Then we have a run button. Yeah, all everybody knows what a run button do, right? It will just run the app on the emulator. Then we have Gradle button. Then we have some more buttons right here, which are devices, sync, Gradle, and everything. Okay, that's all with the overview. Let's go to the file structure. In the file structure, we have the app folder. The app folder contains all of your files. Okay, so in the app folder, we can see there are three subfolders, which is the manifest file, first one. So in the manifest file, every data, like all of the information, main information about your app is written in the Android manifest data, like what's your icon or what's your theme and everything. That everything is written in the Android manifest file. Then you have Kotlin plus Java, but right now we are using Kotlin. Okay, so this is the Kotlin file that we will edit, which is called as main activity.kt. KT stands for Kotlin. Okay, then we have the resource folder. In resource folder we have different types of subfolders. The drawable folder is a folder in which you keep all of your resources in it, like images, videos, and everything will be kept inside the drawable folder. Okay, then the layout folder is for designing how your app looks. There will be multiple XML files based on how many activities you will have. So as Shruti told, an activity is a page of the Android app. So for example, in WhatsApp, right? In WhatsApp, you have a main page where you will be have different chats, and when you click on one chat, it will take you to a different page. So that is what an activity is. Okay. Then we have the MIP map file, which stores basically the icon and its densities. We have values file. So values file is like more important. Okay, there it has a strings.xml where you store your app name, your admo id and everything, so that you don't have to type it everywhere. You can just call the string from the string string file. Okay, then we have themes file which describe the theme of our app, and then some xml files which you don't need to change right of now. Then in the last we have the gradle files. So the build.gradle contains all the dependencies you are using, like JCentral or Maven Central, and your application name, compile SDK, then what version of your app you are using. Like there are some, when you update an app, you have to give different version code, right? Like 2.0, 3.0, everything will be described here. That's all with the file structure. Okay, let's now get hello.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
yeah, you
got
are
disconnected.
audible.
I got disconnected. Where was I? Where was I? Can anybody describe where was I?
File structure.
Gradle script. Okay, okay, Gradle script. Okay, thank you, Digvijay. So okay, in the Gradle scripts, we have like application ID and all the dependencies you are using, like different dependencies you are importing. Then that's all with the file structure. Okay. Then let's get start to the main thing, that is app building. So when you first make a new app, you will have a hello world right here. So you can just run this app and try to see like what's the output right now. So there will be an app in your emulator. So yeah, first of all, if you won't have an emulator in your device, right? So what you have to do is go to device manager. Okay, right here on the right side you have to go to device manager. Then one, let me close this. Device manager, then click on the plus icon right here. Then you can choose what device you want to choose, a phone, tablet or anything, pixel 7a. There are lots of options here. Then just click on something, click on next, and it will ask you which android version to download. Then after once you download it, your android emulator will be ready. So currently we have our android emulator ready here. So you can see the hello world is right here in my app. So yeah, you can see the GDSC app has arrived here. Okay, this is our first app which we have made in this bootcamp. So we currently just have the hello world right here. Okay, so what if we want to change it? So in the activity main file, you can either change it by just dragging and dropping from this palette. The palette has various options from which you can drag and drop it. Okay, or you can just type in code, like if I want to insert an image view, then I will type image view wrap content, and that's it. And image view is inserted in it, but you won't see anything because we have not described where the image view will be or what's the source of the image view right now. So that's it. Then if you don't want to like use this coding here, what you can do is basically click on this designer button, and then you can drag and drop different types of components here. So I have drag drop this image right here, image view. Then I can just drag drop this button. So the image view don't have any image right now. So what I will do is choose this one. Okay, so now you can see it has some image. So there are string type thing below it. Okay, what you can do with this is you can connect it with any other thing or connect it to the parent. Once you connect it, it's like strings. Like you can tie a string to this one and tie a string to that one. If you tie both string to this side and this side, it will be equally placed in the center, right? It's same like that in the palette view. Yeah, you can see here, and we have a button in our app which is just placed, like, let me place it below the hello world. Okay, but when we run this, the image won't show because we haven't described its source right now. So what we have to do is go to this image view, and it has different types of properties. So just type in src, which is the source. Then you can choose any image from your drawable folder. So as I told, the drawable folder contains all of your assets like images and everything. So I will just copy and paste one image right now into it. So I have a PNG called GDSC.png. So I'm gonna import it to my main activity. Okay, and remove this src compact, which is just to show what it will look like. So here you can see it has changed to GDSC logo. Okay, so there are some constraints here, like layout width, wrap content. Wrap content means wrap the content of the image, and if I change it to match parent, it will match it to the parent so that no image will overflow out of the activity. So yeah, let's just try to run it and see what's the output. uh, Internal resource compiler. Okay, yeah, I have just put a T right here, that's why the error came. Okay, done. You can see the button is floating to the left, and the image is currently uh, visible, right? And the button is currently floating to the left because we haven't adjusted its constraint. So let's just adjust its constraints to the left as well as to the right so that it will be in the center. Okay, now what we can do is we are going to build a dice roller app. So you know what a dice roller is, right? So when I click on the button, the hello world text will change to some random number, which will be 1 to 6 or 1 to 7. We can describe anything. Okay, for that purpose I'm gonna change the button's text. Here you can see the text attribute. You can change it to roll dice. Okay, so there are things, attributes called as IDs. IDs are very important. In activity main.xml, you describe ID about each and every component. Then using that, you can call in the button or text view or anything into the main activity file. So that's it. We have button named as id/button, text view named as id/text view. Okay, then we will go to the main activity. This is the main activity file. This is the back end of your app, and activity main means front end, how your app looks, and main activity.kt means back end, like how will the app work when clicked on this button or that button and all. So for that purpose, first what I will suggest you to do is go to file, go to settings, and search for auto import. So tick these two buttons. Okay, add unambiguous imports on the fly and optimize imports on the fly. So what happens is whenever you import something, automatically the import button will import that class to your main activity.file. So currently let's describe two variables, right? We need two variables for the image because we need the image to change. So sorry, not the image, for the text view because we need the text view to change, and for the button because we want to call the button, right? So let's say val equals val button. equals to, what I will do is find view by id is a thing in Kotlin by which you can find that view by using its id. So I will click on find view by id. Inside the greater than equal to greater than and less than symbol, I will specify what is the type of thing I am trying to find. So for that we will use button right now. Then click on button. As you can see, it has automatically imported the button widget, right? Otherwise you would need to write a Android import button, but we have just activated the auto imports, so therefore button will be automatically imported. Then what we have to do is specify the id, which is r.id.button. This button is our id name. This is the id we are calling, and r is the main class. It is a super class in which everything is contained. It is default by Android. Okay, so then I will just do button dot. You can see all the attributes the button have. You can just, it has everything written here, and you can read around what all components does the button have, what all attributes does the button have. So currently we will say set on click listener for listening when the button is clicked. Open the curly braces. Then what we will do is create a new function called as roll dice. Roll dice. This is just a simple function which we will call, and the roll dice, as you can see, it's showing in red color because we haven't created the function roll dice. So what I want you to do is click on alt plus enter. It will show what to do, right? Then what we will do is click on create function, which is roll dice. So it will create the function. Okay, then in this roll dice function we can write all the code which we want to call when the button is clicked. So before that, if anyone has any doubts, you can just ask in the chat box. If anyone have any doubts, you can ask in the chat box, or just say a no or give me a thumbs up. Yeah, okay. Thank you Digvijay and Prajwal Sinha for confirming. Okay, let's move on then. So the roll dice function will be called when the button is clicked, right? So in this, what we have to do is change the text view of the hello world to a number, right? So what I will do is create another value called as text view equals to find view by id. I will now specify the find view by id I am trying to find is text view. Text view. Then I will write r.id. What is the id we have given? Text view, right? Text view. That's it. We have imported the text view into our main activity.kt. Now we have to generate a random number. For that I will use random number. I have named a variable, I have initialized a variable called as random number equals to, I will just write random dot int, sorry, to int. Oh, it is not auto importing. Just a second guys. It's not auto importing. Yeah, okay. Random dot. Oh, there is some issue by auto importing. Yeah, the Android Studio gives some trouble sometimes, but sometimes it works, sometimes it gives error. One second guys. If you face any errors, right, just close the Android Studio and rerun the Android Studio again. It will just do everything again. Yeah, so we have imported the Java utility random. We have to implement the Kotlin random.random. That is the issue because it automatically imported the Java one instead of the Kotlin one. So then we will just say random dot next int next int to 6 plus 1. So until 6, it goes to 6 but not 6. Okay, so that's why we have written until 6 plus 1. Then what we will do is set the text view dot txt, that is set the text view of the text view to random number dot toString, because the text cannot be an integer. That's why we are using random number dot string. Now let's rerun the app and check. Yeah, so our app is ready and you can see the text has been changed to roll dice here, right? So when I click on roll dice, you can see, yay, hooray, you have built just built a dice roller app. You can see the string of the text changing for each of the numbers. So it's a 2 right now, then when I click it's a 5, then when I click it will be 3 and so on. So it's too boring, right? Too easy for someone, not too easy but too boring, right? So what we will do is we will also have change the images. So I have some images which I have downloaded. Okay, I will paste it into the uh, drawable folder. Okay, so in my drawable folder, as you can see, there are different images which are just die faces, 1.png, 6.png. Okay, so let's get to writing the logic behind this. Okay, so I will just write if the random number is equals to 1. What I will do is I have to change this image, right? This image, GDSC image to 1 or 2 or 3. So go to the activity main. What's the ID of this image view? It is named as image view 2. Okay, so let's just give it some height and width, 250 pixels, and this one be 250 pixels. Okay, we have just string the size to be in the square box. Okay, so I have written if random number equals to 1. So what will happen if the random number equals to 1? We have to change this image, right? This image 2 to something different, right? So what I will do is first create a variable called as image equals to find view by id, which is image view. Okay, then the image view is automatically imported, right? Then I will set it to r.id dot image view 2, which was our id. Okay, then what I will say is if the random number is 1, then image dot set image resource to the, we have imported this many files into the drawable folder, right? So we will just define r.drawable dot 1. So what basically is happening right now is whenever the random number is 1, we are setting the image resource to r.variable.1, which is the die face having 1 dot. Okay, then after we will set the string to the number. Then just what we will do is just copy this and paste it for like 6 times. 6. Okay, then we have to change for all of the numbers, right? 1, 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, 6. Okay, we have now 6 die faces, and we will change the image as well. One r.drawable.2 specifies to the images with 2 dots, then r.drawable.3, r.drawable.4, r.drawable.5, 5, then r dot drawable dot 6. Okay, now our code is ready. Now just we have to run it. Let's see. Okay, the when I click on roll dice, yeah, you can see here, uh, it's showing 6 faces, 6 dots, and 6 is written on the hello world text, right? When I click again, it's showing 5 and the complete. Our dice roller app is complete right now, guys. You can see it was so easy to make, right? Some logic and modifying the code was all to do. Yeah, guys, that this is how you make a simple dice roller app inside Android Studio. So guys, if you have any questions, you can just type it in the chat box, and you can just showcase your app to everyone, like show it to your parents. Yeah, look at this, I have just made a dice roller app in Android Studio. That's a big thing to make. So as I told, if you want to change uh, name the name of the app, go to values and go to strings.xml. Okay, I will also be sharing the source code of this app with you all, so you can just change something and try to do anything you want, like changing the images or doing something more. That would be fun. That's all, guys. If you have any questions right now, you can ask, or we can move forward with some quiz. Hardest part, so what are they saying? Hardest part is dealing with the hate while installing Android Studio. True. But guys, if you are using Linux, then it's no issue. If you are on Windows, yeah, then it's a major issue. The Gradle script was similar to package.json in React, right? Yeah, exactly, Digvijay. The Gradle script was somewhat similar to package.json, because in both of this you just define what all things they are dependent on, right? So yeah, that's the similar. Hey, can you explain importing components and constraints a bit? Okay, okay, sure, Prajwal. Okay, importing components inside the layout. Okay, this is your activity main.xml. Okay, if you want to add any more thing, you can type the code, or what you can do is simple drag and drop. So this is your activity main file. Okay, you can just drag something from here, like a button or something, put it here. It will have 4 constraints. Okay, the right one, the left one, the top one, and the bottom one. So you can specify where the button should be placed. Like if I scroll this and keep it here, it will be placed to the top right, because it's not constrained to the left, right? It's not tied to any string to the left. So if I tie it to the string to the left parent, then it will be in the center. Then you can move left, right, anywhere where you want. Then after, for top and bottom part, you can also have this constraint going to the parent as well. If you put it on the parent, it will be in the center. Then you can just scroll it wherever you want. Okay, that's how you import inside the activity file. Or you can directly type in the code. If you know how to type this code in the activity main XML, then that's easy. That's easier than dragging and dropping. Hope that clears, Brijwal. Yeah, sure. So guys, we have a small icebreaker for you all. Okay, Ajinkya Bhosle is asking which is better, drag and drop or write code in XML. So for me, writing code in XML is way better because I can totally control how it looks. Like you have to see what it will look on the front end, right? But writing code is easier rather than dragging and dropping and constraining it. Okay, to experience the ultimate dryness, kick off a Gradle build. Yeah, they are the quiz. So we have a small quiz right here. I am sharing the link to the quiz inside the chat box, and those who are regular and will complete the quiz and everything, now they will also get a certificate from GDSC as well as some exciting prizes are waiting for you. The link for quiz has been sent in the chat. Chat GPT से answer मत देखना guys. True guys, true. Okay. DJ has joined. Okay, people are starting to join. Okay, this will be like fastest finger first. Okay, guys, you have to be fast as well as correct. Waiting for some more people to join. Okay, if you can see my screen, you can just type in the code or you can click on my link which is given in the chat box. Okay, 20 people have joined. That's great. I will start the quiz in 1 minute. Okay. I will just share the link again. Okay guys, let's start. Okay. Oh, lot of people have answered and lot of them were unable to answer. Yeah, DJ is the first. Oh, great. Second is Prajwal. Great, great. Okay, most of them gave correct answers. That's great, guys. So the next question: how do you declare a variable in Kotlin? Do it, guys. You know this. One time's up. Time's up. So how do you declare a variable? It's var, right? Var and val. Oh, DJ is first. Yash Kiran has scored second. Prajwal has lost the lead. So let's get to third question. What is the purpose of the when statement in Kotlin? Oh, अच्छा. DJ is first. Oh, DJ has lost the spot. Yash Kiran is first. Okay. Next question. How can you create an infinite loop? Oh, sorry. What does the var keyword signify when declaring a variable? What is var, guys? Shruti told, right? Okay, most of them have answered. Like, oh, time's up. Let's see the leaderboard. Yes. Oh, the tables have turned, guys. The tables have turned. It was mutable, guys. Var is for mutable and val is for non-mutable. Okay. So next question. Which keyword is used to define a function in Kotlin? This is easy, guys. This is easy. You all should know. This is just too easy, right? Okay. Let's see. Oh, Prajwal Sanav is just way ahead of everyone. It was function fun, guys. Fun keyword is used to create a function. Let's move on to seventh question. How do you pass a parameter to a function in Kotlin? We use that person, age, and function in the playground, right? Yeah, guys. Time's up. Time's up. Oh, Prajwal. Himanshi and Shravani are catching up, Prajwal. Okay. Then let's go to next question. What is the purpose of return in a Kotlin function? What does the return do? Okay, let's see. Prajwal Senap is first, Abhinshi is second, and third is Abhit. Okay. Send a value back, right? Return statement is used for sending a value back to the function where it is called. Ninth question, guys. There are just two more questions left. How can you define a range in Kotlin? I guess this part is not taken, right? I guess so. Okay. Last question, guys. This is last question. This is same for all programming languages. For Python, for C++, this is the same question. Like same answer will be there. So 10 seconds remaining. Time's up, guys. All questions are completed. Let's see the leaderboard. Yeah, let's get a look at the leaderboard. So third goes to Abhidnya, second goes to Yash Kiran, and first is Prajwal Sinha. Congratulations, you three guys. Congrats. This is the scoreboard. If you want to see, you can see. Great. Nobody has got all answers right. Okay. Okay. The quiz is ended, right, guys. Hello, Shruti, if you are there.
Hello?
I guess Shruti. You can
Hello,
continue
Anu.
with your. Yeah, you are audible.
तो फिर कैसा लगा अभी तक समझ में आया ना सब कुछ जस्ट रिएक्ट
Guys, if you understand, like, can you share the source code of the app which you are developing? Yeah, sure, sure. We will share the source
yes we
code.
are sharing the github link only then from that you can clone that code
Yeah, guys, and one more announcement. Tomorrow we'll have the day 2 of this Android workshop, and we have Lavanya Sai sir joining us. He's the gold medalist of India Skills and the bronze medalist from Germany Cup, and he has a lot of experience in Android. So, like, if you guys are someone who's looking forward to participating in competitions or someone who's looking forward to take guidance from industry professionals, I think you guys can attend tomorrow's session. It's gonna be really fun, and you will get to learn a lot tomorrow. And yeah, like we'll also be circulating a Google Form link, so it's there, and you guys can just answer the questions in the Google Form and complete the task. So the people who are completing all the tasks, they will get a certificate from GDSC. So I really hope you guys complete the task, वरना सर्टिफिकेट कैसे मिलेगा, एंड आप लोग लिंक्डइन पे कैसे डालोगे कि आपने इतना कुछ सीखा एंड इतने सारे ऐप्स बनाए. So I really hope you guys complete all the tasks, and it's mandatory for you guys to attend all the 3 days and to get the certificate. And one more thing is the solution challenge. I'll just remind you guys about the solution challenge. I hope that whichever GDSC you are a part of, you are participating in the solution challenge. And there's just last 20 in program. So try to implement. Like whatever you're learning right now, it would be really great if you could implement these and participate in the solution challenge, so that like you can put your skills to test. And solution challenge is a very good opportunity for you guys to participate, and they give special preference to apps. So just try building your own app. So thank you.
Uh, where is asking some link? Form key link, yeah.
Form
We
ki
didn't
link.
share the form link.
Okay. Um,
I'm just sharing in the group
yeah, yeah,
uh,
sure.
mid chat. This is the Google Forms link, guys. Please fill it.
Also, don't worry, today's whole recording would be available on our YouTube channel. So be sure to just watch the whole recording and implement it yourself. Like just download the Android Studio, or even if like you can implement it on Playground, the initial teachings. You can implement it on Playground once again, and these file structures. You can download the Android Studio. And in case you're facing any problems, we have the documentation. But Tejas and Shruti, they're always there. So like you can just ask them. You can just ping them and ask them regarding Android Studio, and it wouldn't be of much use if you aren't like downloading and implementing stuff yourself. Like just देखने से बस ऐसा लगेगा ना कि आप कॉलेज का ही कोई लेक्चर कर रहे हो, बस देख के छोड़ देते हो. Just I really hope you guys implement all these teachings in your own Android Studio in your own devices. Okay. So yeah, like how many of you would implement it? Just raise your hands. Okay, I can see some hands. Oh, so many people are raising hands. So I think many people will implement it. बस हैंड रेज नहीं करना है, इम्प्लीमेंट करके ये फॉर्म भी फिल करना है, ठीक है. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि आपने आज हैंड रेज कर दिया फिर आप इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं कर रहे हो कुछ. I'll see the responses. Okay, you guys should implement and fill this form. Okay, and I'll be really happy if you guys implement it. That's great. Okay, and so at the same time tomorrow 6:30 p.m. we have the session. You'll get all the links like the session joining link and the feedback link and everything. So like be sure you RSVP, like you RSVP today. Be sure to RSVP for tomorrow as well, because tomorrow's session is something which you won't want to miss, and tomorrow's session is gonna be really great. I'll just stop the recording.